on security. That's how close they is. Those guys will lay their life on. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even say would lay. They did. 2 died of the situation. Yeah. And those 2 is not the only ones like that. All his guys is like that. But you guys don't know what happened, bro. So, I'm gonna go on a quick description of what happened that night so y'all could really know what happened. We left Opium, which was his album release party. I think we're about 8-10 cars deep, 20-25 on Entourage. Everybody mind leaving the club is that we're going to the hotel and the Airbnb because that's normal routine. Yeah. The club he went to, the after hours, wasn't getting paid for. I didn't have no acknowledgement of. His team didn't have no acknowledgement of. That was a complete Vaughn decision, and he had the right to make those decisions.
Hold on. So y'all left Opium and went to a different club,
which we didn't even know was going to act.
Okay, so the club that's in that security footage that's not Opium.
That's not Opium.
Oh, okay.
That's an after hour spot that we didn't even have no acknowledgement that we was going to.
Okay.
So really, everybody jumped in the car. I drove to the club with Vaughn in a Hellcat. So going out the club, he jumped into the bulletproof truck, and it was him and maybe two or three more individuals in the drive. So everybody else that was with us driving to the Airbnb or to the hotel, and Vaughn literally went to the venue by himself. We got a call later from people in the car like, hey bro, we here by, matter of fact, I think from his DJ was like, hey bro, we here by ourselves, like where you guys at? And everybody rerouted to that venue. So already confusions were already started, because normally if we got an after party or we got anything we're going to, we know as a team, everybody know to be on point. You know what I'm saying? We're traveling with a real deal gangster, a real stepper, so everybody gonna know how to move. But from that night, I don't know what it was, maybe it's God timing, I don't know what it was, but Vaughn completely went on his own course that night.
So he didn't call no one saying, hey, yo, we going here. Maybe the message didn't get relayed?
No, he literally told his driver he's going to an after hour spot, and then we all caught up with him later.
Okay, so by the time you guys get there, what's going on?
By the time we get there, he was still in the car. It was him.
So he didn't go in the club yet, or
no,
the spot. He didn't go to the spot.
Remember, he was in a bulletproof truck.
Okay.
So it wasn't no concern. He was at the venue before. So we got there. When we got there, everybody jumped out the car, and we're like, okay, cool. We're thinking we're about to go in. And for some, like this is, I can't make this up. For some reason, Vaughn wasn't himself. I'm not gonna lie. This is somebody who's more on point than security at. This is somebody, if I'm on the road with, I'm with him. Like, cause he know how to move. He know how to pick spots. Like, yo, this man is like, I promise you, the best artist I ever moved in my life, as far as knowing how to conduct himself properly. But for some reason that night, it was off. Like, he stayed in the car for like 30, 35 minutes, and everybody outside is cold and it's shivering. Like, everybody outside wondering, like, what's going on? What's going on? So people starting to go back in the cars. Like, all the entourage, everybody was with, they went back in the car. So I went to the car he was in. I was like, yo, Vaughn. Went inside the passenger seat. I'm like, yo, Vaughn, bro, what's going on? Like, everybody here waiting, let's go. He was like, all right, let's go. So at that time, this is where the security come in at. At that time, we're telling security, hey, it's time to go in now. Vaughn's ready. You know what I'm saying? We've been here too long. Let's go inside the club. So they do their rounds. They go inside the club. They check the venue, go inside, check the outside, make sure there's no threat. Now, common sense, if you guys know, security, nobody cannot go inside a club with a weapon. No matter who you is, you cannot enter a building with a weapon, especially a venue. So being alert that we're going into the club, all security put their weapon inside their cars, because we're thinking we're going inside the club. Now, right before we go inside the club, one of his homeboys came to the driver's side and they said, hey, we seen so-and-so. I'm not gonna say no names. We seen so-and-so in the car. And instantly,
in the car or in the spot?
No, we seen he literally, our car is right here.
Yeah.
And so-and-so put up right there. So you had Vaughn car, which is one car before. You had another car, which is our car right here. And you had other people parked scattered everywhere else. And one of Vaughn homeboys came to him and was like, "Hey, we seen so and so in the car. He's asleep," and he jumped up. I'm talking about like,
wait. So the other dude was sleeping, or like, or just like just not aware type shit.
The other artist was sleeping, unaware. He just
Okay.
put up to the club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give nobody no name,
Yeah.
whatever. He put up to the club, and I believe it was just him and his driver. That's what supposedly what it was. Him and his driver, and a McLaren or some type of car they had. So one of the guys spotted him, and they came to the car where me, Vaughn, BJ, and a female, and one more person was in the car. And he came to the car and said, "Hey, so and so's here." And Vaughn just jumped up like, "Oh, come on, let's go." And with that reaction being so fast, we're like, "Hey, hold on, slow down." I'm like, "Hold on, what we about to do? Hold on, like we got jewelry on, all type of stuff. Hold on, bro." From that split second of his friend coming to tell him, Vaughn was out the car. And this is somebody who's normally, like I said, calm, collective, look around all the areas, just fill all the blanks because he been out here, so he know what to do. For some reason that night he was completely off. He jumped out the car. By the time Vaughn jumped out the car, I don't even think he knew where so-and-so was. He just jumped out the car. He bumped into so-and-so. As soon as he bumped into so-and-so, started brawling. From that 1.5 second of brawling, one of his so-and-so accomplice came through the side of a white car that we didn't even know was with so-and-so. That's how unaware the situation was.
Yeah.
Came out the car from the side, like y'all can see on the camera, and shot Vaughn and me 4 times. I think he let 4 or 5 shots off. Vaughn got hit 3 or 4 times. I got hit in the leg, started bleeding, went for cover. He was down.
Are you on that security footage too? Like,
yes.
Okay.
I'm the one that's moving as the altercation happening. I'm the one that's right by him, moving back. When the guy came and shot him, I was the one that was right by him. That's when the bullet hit me. So it was God grace that I didn't get shot nowhere else but my leg.
So like in helping, because I think people are looking at the social media, and but you're talking about, like, people that weren't there speculating. Some people online saying, "Yo, what happened is all the guys left them. They just left them out there." Like Vaughn's last words were like, "Yo, listen, y'all let him get up on me like this," that type of stuff.
I'm gonna clarify all that. That's false. First of all,